During the mid-19th century, economics and politics in Europe underwent rapid changes, and science and education took on ever-increasing importance. Riga took over the most modern technical model for universities in Europe, and the first technical university in the Baltics opened its doors in 1862. Approved by the Tsar of Russia himself, the Riga Polytechnic School, later the Riga Polytechnic Institute, was established, and this became one of the most important events in Latvian history. The mid-19th century was a time in Latvia when the first rail line was opened in Riga, and there were experiments with steel ships and steam engines. Electric lights were demonstrated in the Schwarz concert garden, the first electric tram in the Baltics was installed, new residential buildings and financial and institutional buildings were erected. Riga changed. Students and instructors at the Riga Polytechnic School were people who made the world turn more rapidly. Thanks to scientific and technological achievements, Riga flourished, and it changed from a city of trade and crafts into a developed industrial center. Riga was the place where the Russian Empire manufactured its first automobiles and aviation motors, constructed original airplanes, built Caterpillar chain battle machines, and established major industrial factories in the city. The new companies required well-educated engineers. Graduates of the university became distinguished engineers, chemists, architects, and economists. The knowledge of specialists trained in Latvia was very much appreciated in Estonia, Lithuania, Russia, Germany, Poland, Ukraine, and many other countries. One of the most distinguished persons from that time is Wilhelm Ostwald, the only man from the Baltics to win a Nobel Prize. Working with the then-unknown Swedish chemist Svante Arrhenius and student Paul Walden, Ostwald became the father of modern physical chemistry. Arrhenius too won the Nobel Prize, and he was elected as an honorary member of the Riga Polytechnic Institute. Paul Walden, for his part, is viewed as the most distinguished scientist of Latvian origin. The Walden inversion and the related stereochemical reaction remain of importance in science today. Friedrich Zander was born in Riga and conducted his research in interplanetary travel. He continued his work in Moscow, where he led a team to produce one of the Soviet Union's first rockets with liquid fuel. Mikhail Dolivo-Dobrovolsky invented the three-phase electric generator in 1889 and then the three-phase transformer. He led a team which produced the first high-voltage power delivery cable in the world. The first professional Latvian architect, too, was educated at the Riga Polytechnic School. Konstantins Pēkšēns designed beautiful buildings for many cities in Latvia. In Riga, he designed more than 250 wood and stone buildings. Pēkšēns worked during the 19th century period of eclecticism and the brilliant style of Riga Art Nouveau as well. Students are never afraid of taking risks, making mistakes, and going to great lengths to achieve their goals. They always surprise the world with their unique inventions. Over the course of 150 years, the Riga Polytechnic School has expanded and laid the foundations for engineering studies in Latvia today. The Riga Technical University is Latvia's only multi-sector technical university, and 15,000 young people are students there. Latvia's best scientists provide their knowledge to future generations, and the research that is done at the university is
More than 700 reactions have been executed for the synthesis of FF sub-1 inhibitors. Reactions are monitored consistently using a method called a thin layer chromatography. To ensure successful synthesis, all compounds are analyzed by complementary analytical techniques in mass spectroscopy, liquid chromatography, and nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy. The final compounds are sent to the National Institute for Medical Research in London for biological testing.